Hello everybody, it is currently 4:20 in the morning. So I told you guys I was gonna make this video and I completely may or may not have napped from the moment that I got home to like midnight and procrastinated. So this is me making this video because I promised and I am not gonna go back on that. That being said, so I wrote down a couple of questions that I thought you guys might ask or want to know about, and I wrote them down on my phone, which I'm using to record because apparently our laptops don't have iMovie, which is like stupid. Moving on, so I think the first question that I wrote down was like, what has been going on since November when we last met up? That is a really, really good question. And for those of you guys who dropped your emails in the last thing that I posted on the band app, I'm going to share with you all the documents that are, pertaining to the lock-in. Most of them have been finished, a couple of them not. The survey's on there, the budget's on there, the hour-by-hour schedule for Plan A and Plan B. I definitely do want to have a Plan C done in the next week or two. And that Plan C is for in case of like rain or weather emergencies. The chaperone list, which also isn't done, so those kind of things are all in there. So that's what I've been doing since we last met. All of those documents are in there. A lot of work has gone into them, a lot of love. So if you want to change something or do some edits, since I'm sharing it with you, you have the full authority to do that. So please, but if you're gonna make a really, really big change, please let me know first, so that I know that when I look at my documents, I'm not gonna see something completely different from what I wrote in there. It has been brought up to me that I have bad grammar, so if you want to go in there and check my grammar, you are 100% welcome to, because I have terrible grammar, just like mega dumb. Okay, moving on. So the second thing that I wanted to go over was, have I been to the venue since November? And the answer to that question is yes. I've been twice, and I've met up with Miss Williams once since then. She has been very, very kind and gracious in working with us. She's, done a really great job in helping us, and I think that most people or adults would have like completely given up on, but she has stuck with us this whole time. She's being very, very sweet and upholding the deal that we originally discussed. We're hoping to shoot for the 29th of May so that we're all still in school by then, and the graduates, I think the seniors, I'm not sure, please comment down below. I don't know when the seniors stop going to school. I think they go 2 weeks earlier. I think that might just be their last week. I'm not sure. Graduation's on the 13th, so I didn't want to do anything on the 6th because, that we're going to be so stressed out about graduation. I don't want the seniors to be worried about all of that. So that's kind of what we've been given right now. That's kind of what we're doing, because on the 22nd of May we have the Bye Bye Blackbird musical scheduled with Mr. Joyner, and I checked the city's calendars and the school's calendars, and there doesn't seem to be anything going on, on the 29th of May. So that is a date that we are currently shooting for. That is a date that Miss Williams has us tentatively down for. The documents that are all in there, I've already discussed those with you. Not a big deal. Please go look at them, look them over. I had a meeting with Mr. Joyner on Tuesday about all of this. Beforehand I had a meeting with the principal, and he said that our very, very next step is to try to get Mr. Joyner to sign a field trip request form. That's kind of our next step. That's what we're working towards, and that's what our meeting about on Tuesday is. One thing that I did learn from Miss Gover is that we are actually currently the only students who have ever attempted to do a project like this, which is like super awesome. Like, high five to us. We're cool kids. Mr. Joyner, we did meet up with Mr. Joyner, and I showed him all the documentation for this, and his main concerns are that we are very, very busy currently, and he doesn't want any events like conflicting, and also about the money. The way the budget is set up is that we want to fill every student spot. We have 200 spots for both the students, and actually 200 spots goes for the students. Chaperones don't exactly count under that, but we definitely want to stay at that 200 range. And if she said that if we go 50 over, it's gonna be a problem, but it's okay. We can fit our chaperones in. And one thing that I'm not sure if you guys are aware of yet or not is that the chorus was invited to come to this lock-in, and I know that's disappointing for some of you, but and again, I mean it in the nicest way, but we're just gonna have to get over ourselves because that was the way to fill the 200 spots, and the chorus they're great kids, and most of us are friends with the chorus, and I don't see a problem with it, honestly. I'm looking forward to it because I think the chorus could add some really, really cool, you know, different like culture, if you could put it, but different student culture, because, you know, we're very different and we don't really talk to the chorus, even though we're both literally just a classroom away and this in the same kind of, we all make music. That's to the very down to our cores. We all love music, and I think that that's like something really, really awesome. So the chorus is currently been invited to go on this event, and they're also going to be using this event as recruitment. Mr. Putnam is also sending the surveys down to his parents, because I'm hoping that the chorus takes advantage of their spots that they've been given to talk to Mr. Putnam and talk about middle school recruitment. Miss Wozniak is on board. She knows about all of this. She is really awesome. I love Miss Wozniak. She's cool. So that's kind of the bottom line. There's no going back now. The chorus has been invited, and I'm not going to rescind that invitation under any circumstances. So if you have like a really, really big problem with that, please come see me. We can talk about it. But at the end of the day, that's what Mr. Joyner's agreed to. That's what Mr. Joyner's on board with. So that's what we're doing. The surveys. The surveys is another thing that I want to talk about. All those surveys were made. Thank Ethan and Flink, and, you know, a couple of you guys have been looking them over, which I really, really appreciate. But we're hoping to get as many parents as possible to look at those surveys, because they're going to be very, very helpful in telling us like whether or not this is even a possible thing to do. And you guys know that without the parent support, we can't really do anything. So definitely want to make sure those surveys come in. If you haven't already, have your parents do them. I'm not sure if they're on TeamApp yet. I don't think they are, so that's like not a big deal at all. But I'm hoping that they'll be put on TeamApp. Their parents, we really, really need the surveys to be brought in so that we have some solid proof to Mr. Joyner, because one of his main concerns is that he does not want the students paying to go on this trip, because we said that $15 for every student would be all we need to pay off the entirety of the event. And obviously maybe some fundraising will need to be done, but we're really, really hoping that we can get Mr. Joyner on board with a $15 ticket, because, you know, most parents don't think that's a big deal. And honestly, most students can just reach inside their wallets right now and pull $15 out of their wallets, so I'm not too concerned about the price, but, you know, that's the issue that we need to bring up with Mr. Joyner. But that is currently what has been going on. We need a PowerPoint to be done so that when we have a meeting with Mr. Joyner, we can present ourselves as semi-knowledgeable on what we're doing, and that we can present ourselves in a professional kind of way. God willing, he doesn't just completely veto this, which is like my absolute worst nightmare. But we definitely need a PowerPoint done. I'll be working on that hopefully tomorrow, depending on whether or not I don't completely crash and burn, because I am exhausted. But I'll be working on that PowerPoint. Please be looking in the Google Docs for that PowerPoint. If you haven't already, please drop your email so that I can email all the documents and share them all with you, so that maybe we can all be working on the PowerPoint, because God knows that I'm running off of like water, cold water. That's what's keeping me awake right now. So that is something that you should also be looking out for. Thank you very much for spending the time to watch this video, to get the updates, to learn what's been going on. I'm really, really sorry this has come so late, and I know that there's a lot of you that have been, I'm not going to say doubting or doubtful, but like, I promise you that I have been working really hard on this, and this is not something that I'm going to let go without a fight, because this project has been such a huge part of my life for the past 6 months, and I'm honestly really, really proud of everything that we've done. I mean, I think we all should be proud of what we've done, what we've put on, this little idea that we've had, and it would kill me to see it not go through. And the thing is, the reason I'm fighting so hard for it now is because Mr. Joyner mentioned postponing it until band camp. And honestly, that would be a good idea. I can understand why he would say that, but, you know, the seniors, you guys have also worked really hard on this project, and it would kill me to see that, to have you guys not be able to go, because that's ridiculous to me. I think that you guys fully deserve a trip, and I know that we're doing the Apple Blossom trip and all that. I know that that's something that you guys are all looking forward to, and maybe you even want to rather just put all your work into that. I don't know where you guys' heads are at right now. I don't even know if you guys even care anymore, but I care. Like, I care a lot, and I really want just one final night of just the band being the same as it's been, because this is, for some of you guys, this is your last year. And that absolutely breaks my heart, because next year I won't be able to see some of you guys anymore, which sucks a lot, because I love each and every one of you so much. And me and my class will be seniors, will be in charge, and I honestly don't know if I'm ready for all that, but the thought of just doing that without you guys is absolutely heartbreaking. And maybe that's why I'm pushing so hard, because I love you guys, and I want one last night of us just being the way that we are. Just kids, just students. Like, I've seen you guys for the past 4 years. This doesn't even pertain to some of you, because most of you aren't seniors, but I think it's easy to say that the senior class this year has been the greatest senior class I've seen come through here. The kindest and the most supportive. I don't know what I'm going to do without you guys. I don't know what the band's going to do without you guys. And my class, we're so small, but, you know, I love each and every single junior, and the sophomores, you guys are so amazing. You guys are so hardworking. Wow, I think I'm just like crying, because like it's 6 in the morning. Not really, it's like 5 in the morning. I can't even tell. I don't even know anymore. Point is, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for spending the time to watch this video for this little update. If there are any questions, please I'm just a call away. I'm a comment away. I'm probably even a couple houses away from a couple of you. Just hit me up. Let me know. You know, I'm always here, because I don't have a life. That's a lie. I have a life. I'm done. Sorry. Good night, guys. What? It's like 3 a.m. Why am I still awake? So then the